Cancer, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Happy birthday month and welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Cancer delicious, I'm going to be doing your reading from June 15 to the 21st. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear Cancer, delicious. In this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. So, Cancer, honey, I'm back from the top of the mountains. I took 2-3 days to just recharge out there into the nature, into the woods. It was amazing. And I feel so recharged. So thank you for your patience. I also got these sunflowers today as a nice decoration for a happy mood. And I really miss you, so I really appreciate you. In this reading, dear Cancer, they already say that. Take a look at your past, present, and future. Clarify all the cards, get some final advice. That's what I'm going to do. But I feel like I can't wait to catch up with you. So let's see what's going on for you. I'll catch up with you throughout the reading. And as you can see, I'm in my cowboy Arman era. I'm gonna do some new addition here in the background very soon, so I'm working on that. Cancer, I want to also say thank you to Crystal, Shalena, honey, thank you so much also, dear Shalena, for sending me all the beautiful gifts, for sending me some really important items for my triathlon journey, and a very nice letter, just for everything. Thank you so much, honey buns. I know you're also a member and you've been really very accommodating. Okay, let's get to the business now, shall we? So Cancer, your challenge is the devil. We're gonna talk, girl. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Five of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So, dear Cancer, the devil here, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius, I'm getting here Gemini, could be a Virgo, Taurus. Something here is concerning you. There is possibly a third-party situation with whoever you are dealing with. The devil here also may indicate that there is a situation that you have come to recognize that's not healthy, or maybe you know that that's healthy, but you're still wanting to either work something out with this specific person. It could mean also certain attachments. There is something super toxic, super unhealthy that you're going to decide, and it's a challenge. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. Now, in the recent past, dear Cancer, you have the Four of Pentacles, you have the Emperor, and you have the Nine of Swords. Some of you were dealing with a very masculine person, male or female, doesn't matter if you're watching this. And I think that someone here was closed off. Someone here was very closed off towards you, dear Cancer, and it caused you a lot of stress. It caused you a lot of sleepless nights. Some of you were dealing with a person who might have like a facial hair feature, mustache, or ghosty, ghosty. Maybe they ghosted you. So I'm having an altitude difference from 10,000 feet to the desert. So my words are catching up with my mind. Okay, so I think a lot of you were very much stressed out because of this person. They could have acted very cold-hearted towards your way. Someone was very closed off. We're going to talk about this and we're going to get more information for you in a moment. Now, Cancer, in the present moment, you have the Eight of Wands, the Star, and the King of Cups. Here is the thing. You don't know this, or maybe you don't expect this, but someone here is going to come towards your way out of nowhere. It looks like first there is going to be communication. It looks like first there is going to be some type of talk. Okay, with the Star and the Eight of Wands, I don't know if you're manifesting this or there is a lot of healing that's happening, by the way. Before I move into the near future, y'all know I didn't just wake up and do them tarot cards. I want to share something with you. There is a potential to heal a relationship with somebody here. And when you look at this, the devil is lighting the fire onto the tail, right? And then you have the Star that's actually pouring water here. That's on top of your reading. So when you pour that healing water on that fire, there could be a third party that's being extinguished. There could be also someone is overcoming an addiction. Someone is overcoming a very toxic situation. Okay, it's looking good. We're going to clarify this. We're going to get more information. Now, in the near future, you have the Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. There will be a decision here that will be made. I think it has a lot to do with, on your behalf. A lot of you are going to be in a relationship, but also Eight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. You know, here is the thing. Some of you are going to abandon a job. Some of you are going to leave a job. You're going to be financially independent. You're going to work for yourself. Your money is going to increase. And then with the Two of Cups, some of you or someone here is abandoning something in order for you and them to be together. Okay, in order for you and them to be together. Now, the third option, the third energy that I'm picking up, it's not that much many of you are dealing with. This could be maybe 10% of Cancers that are watching this. Some of you could be walking away from a relationship or from relationships in general, because as the Sun is about to enter into your sign, honey. The Sun is entering into your sign, and so is the Mercury in the season of Cancer. A lot of you are focusing on self-care. A lot of you are going to focus on financial independence, working on yourself. So there is a lot of things that you're finally you're compartmentalizing and you're categorizing what is it that you need to put you need to focus on. Okay, shift your focus on. So we're gonna clarify this, and at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming here is someone is coming towards your way. You might even have two people coming towards your way. Could be another water sign, could be air sign, earth sign, and you have the Ace of Pentacles. There is an offer that's waiting for you that you don't see coming. It could be also two people coming towards your way. So we're gonna clarify this, and we're going to get more information. So let's clarify the Devil. And just as a courtesy notice, on this channel, we make sure to hit the like button. Thank you very much for doing that. Leaving positive comments below, engaging, is going to increase your chances, because I'm still going to choose two Cancers, and I'm going to pull cards for them during one of the upcoming videos this month. Okay, so thank you for doing that, and watch out for the fake TikTok account. I don't post readings on TikTok, so if you're here, I only exist on YouTube, in the Hearts of Cancers, and on Instagram. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on, Cancer, with the Devil here. I'm actually very well rested, to be honest. I've been driving a lot because I was like 5 hours away from where I'm now. And it's been very rejuvenating. It's been very rewarding to give myself the space to rest. Okay, to take a break. And I got these nice sunflowers today, so hope you enjoyed them. So Cancer, the Devil is clarified by the Death card, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Cups, okay? For many of you, there is a situation here that you're still fighting for. I think that with the Death card, something is coming to an end. There is a situation here that's ending, and I think that a lot of you are realizing that you don't have to fight for anything. What's not meant for you will crumble down, and whatever it is that came between you and your person will crumble down. That's the energy that I'm picking up on right here. I think there is going to be an opportunity here between you and your person to have a brand new beginning, but something here needs to die. Something, metaphorically speaking, something here needs to be let go of. There is I feel like your person has been in a situation where they actually have been either manipulated by somebody, they by themselves have been going through some sort of a major struggle. Someone either has been abusing your person, taking their money. There is some kind of a very toxic third-party situation that's been affecting your person, and they know that. So your challenge with the Devil here is, are you still open to have a brand new beginning with this person? Would you wait for this person to come into your life fully so that you both can have a brand new beginning, is a big question. Okay, because something is ending, whether you know about this or not. Something is really coming to an end. It's all the whole toxic thing, the Death card. It's an ending. It's someone is getting like a resurrected. There is a rebirth that's happening within a person's life. It could be also your person. Now, in the past, Four of Pentacles, your person was maybe either hiding something, or there is a very closed off energy. It's clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit here, and the Emperor. The Emperor is twice, so there is a very strong Aries energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising. A lot of you were invested into this relationship financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I think that for many of you, first of all, when you met this person, your spiritual life started. Like, there is something about your spiritual path being accelerated. A lot of you are very spiritual. You have a very strong sense of, who you are. And I think that a lot of you are also very intuitive. When you met this person, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. You gave this person and this relationship a chance. Maybe some of you just came out of a very toxic relationship. So you realize that this person was also part of your destiny. You realize that this person was someone that you were meant to be with. And you give this person a chance here, but something here along the way, could have been a single parent. Someone here was a single parent also. Someone started pulling back. The Emperor is clarified by the Moon here, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands. When this person started pulling back, Cancer, I do see here that you both talked a lot about trust issues. The Moon is the card of a Cancer, and you are one of the most psychic signs out there. So your intuition was always on point. Now, and the Justice here, you could have also dealt with the Libra. Okay, and the Eight of Cups. A lot of you started questioning, why was this person not telling you the truth? Maybe there was something here that was going on in the background they didn't tell you. The Moon here, some of you intuitively speaking, maybe were picking up on certain things. I think a lot of you also with the Moon, there is something here that was really concerning you. Was there something that this person was not telling you? Seven of Swords is literally my least favorite card. I respect all tarot cards, of course, but there is something here about deception here. Some of you felt that this person was not being honest towards you. Hence the reason why, like I said in the very beginning, 11:11 on the clock, a lot of you dear Cancers were very much stressed out because you felt like that something here was not being clearly communicated with you, and it stressed you out. Some of you dealt with the person who came from a different culture and background. There is something about darker complexity. Someone here could have come from Middle East. I'm getting here also Hispanic speaking person, like Latino, South America. Okay, and Greece, Rome, Italy. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Four of Swords. I think this person stopped talking to you, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Maybe some of you even offered an apology to this person. Some of you wrote a letter. Some of you even wrote a handwritten letter, or there was a very heartfelt message that you sent to this person. But I do see here this person was not open to that. I think this person maybe was not ready for it yet. Not to justify that, not your fault. Okay, and you have the Four of Swords here. So a lot of you started embarking onto maybe on a more spiritual journey. Four of Swords, you started just going within yourself, healing, meditating, and really looking within you, within yourself. And that's one of the most important things that a person can do. In the present moment here, dear Cancer, Eight of Wands, there is some kind of news and communication that's coming towards your way. It's also like a wish being fulfilled for you. So the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, Four of Wands. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, by the way. So relationship offer, marriage offer, but this person is moving very slowly, and this is almost like, this is testing your patience. Your patience is being tested right now, Cancer, and I think that this hasn't been an easy thing here for you to deal with. A lot of you have been waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to take some sort of action towards you and to make it work. And I see here that a lot of you with the Four of Wands, you do want to marry this person, but first you must definitely see that this person has done the work and there has been healing done, okay, with the Star here, a very strong Aquarius energy that this person is ready to commit to you. So the Star is clarified by the Two of Wands, Page of Swords, the Chariot. So the Chariot is the card of a Cancer. This is absolutely one of my most favorite cards in tarot. Cancer, for many of you, in order for you to move forward with this person, in order for you to really, go towards that path that you both can be together, you got to make sure that this person is open for collaboration. I think you're manifesting this. In the beginning, I did say you're manifesting this, and there is the Magician. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay, so you're manifesting this, and this is something that is going to lead to some sort of cooperation and collaboration to work it out together. And you have the High Priestess Virgo energy. Your intuition has been telling you, wait, Cancer is going to work out. Even though the Devil here has been super toxic, it's been super unhealthy, but it's like there is there is like a parallel reality. So you're shifting realities, you're jumping into a new timeline where something is completely different. And this is making somebody here realize something. A lot of you are very determined to move forward regardless whether this person will come towards you or not. You're not going to sit there and wait. But I think this has a lot to do with either you've been seeing signs, synchronicities, okay, with when it comes to this person, you just know it's about to happen. There is something about lasagna that I'm getting here. I'm getting lasagna flavor, so it could be maybe resonating for some of you. King of Cups is you. It's clarified by the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, yeah, and the Judgment. In due time, Cancer, in due time, you're gonna see that because the Judgment here is showing up in the present moment right now, you're having an epiphany, you're having a realization, you're paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. In the present moment here, I do see here that you both are moving towards marriage. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna marry next week or not, but you should send me a wedding invitation, if you will. I do see here that in the future, you both are going to have some kind of an agreement to talk about family. See the Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups, Cancer energy, the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So this person, first of all, they're going through some sort of a very troublesome situation with the third party. That's a different story. That's a different chapter of basically them getting rid of that and healing within themselves. But I see here partnership showing up in the near future. And family, is very important for you, especially you being one of the most family-oriented signs. So a lot of you are going to embark onto a new relationship. With this person, there is the recommitment that's showing up. So let's clarify the Two of Cups for you in the present moment. The Devil. The Two of Cups is clarified by the Devil, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. The Devil here also indicates that, there is a very strong attraction and a very strong connection, very strong sexual connection as well. Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, conflict resolution. I think a lot of you are going to, and by the way, could be dealing with someone from a completely different cultural background, very relevant for your reading. Doesn't have to, but there is a higher chances of someone coming from a different background. Now, for many of you, dear Cancers, I do see here that there is a conflict resolution happening here with the Five of Swords and the Devil. And the Knight of Pentacles, the Devil here is showing up twice, so there is a very strong Capricorn energy. Long distance could be, an obstacle as well for some of you, but with the Knight of Pentacles, I think you're going to be very much blessed financially, relationship-wise. There's blessings coming into your life that I feel like the universe is rewarding you for your patience. You're being rewarded for the lessons that you have learned also. And I feel like that for a lot of you, you and this person are going to end up together, and whoever was the third party, whatever was toxic, that's what this person is abandoning. Because if you remember, in the beginning of the reading, I remember what I said very clearly. I did say that there is few options. First of all, you have Knight of Pentacles twice, the Devil twice. So because your frequency is changing, your money situation is changing too. And I think a lot of you are really realizing that, you're gonna let this person make their mind up, because they will need to decide, and they are going to walk away from a third-party situation, from a devil, because someone here is abandoning something. Like I said, this person is abandoning a toxic situation. For others of you, you could be also leaving a job and just working for yourself. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Justice, and the Magician. So you must be a master manifester. I don't really use that term a lot, but master manifestor, a powerful manifestor. Let me just stay hydrated. I'm so sorry. We got to make sure we're staying hydrated. You know what I mean? So with the Justice here, that I feel like that there is something here about, and the Six of Cups. So there is a very strong soul connection. Like there could be a divorce happening, someone here finally separating from a third-party situation, actually in a very honorable, in a very noble way. But I feel like with the Six of Cups, this person is showing up from the past. There is a very strong soul connection, could be a twin flame connection also for many of you. You are manifesting financial abundance. I know I've said this a few times, but with the Magician, Knight of Pentacles, you could have done some sort of a money spell or like intention for money to come towards your way, sprinkle. So Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the thick, juicy Ace of Wands. This is about a brand new beginning here. Like I said, it's going to make you very happy. Clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Strength. There you go. You could have some Leo rising or Leo Venus or Leo moon. Like I have Cancer Venus and I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Cancer Venus, July 28. I'm a July 28 birthday. So for many of you Cancers, this brand new beginning that's coming into your life, this news, it's making you very happy. You're gonna be recognized, I think, not only just for within you that you're strong, but a community, by maybe a work environment, by even this person, of how strong you have been and how patient you have been, I think you're gonna hear some kind of a round of applause or compliment. I'm getting here receiving a lot of positive compliments about you for standing still, standing tall, not being engaged into any kind of reactive situations, any kind of conflict. You know what I mean? Even though you could have, because the devil here is very triggering, but you are no longer triggered by those situations because your nervous system is healed, because you've been doing the work within you, because you take the time, Cancer, to really reassess, filter, and declutter your own house. And that's your body, your mind, and your soul. Get what I'm saying? I mean, I was there up into mountains for a couple of days and I did the same thing too. So for many of you, you are refusing to be engaged with anything that you feel is toxic, or you try to have to force anything. Get ready, because something really positive is coming into your life. And this brand new beginning is gonna really it's gonna come from a very strong place, from a very solid place. And it's coming in fast. Now, at the bottom, you have the Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. So I see here that a lot of you are walking away from poverty. By the way, I know this is a love reading, but I'm going to give you the juice. Some of you are leaving a job that you feel like is underpaying you, that they're taking advantage of you. I feel like with you being the Knight of Cups coming out of a Five of Pentacles, you're paying off some sort of a debt. You are also attracting someone here into your life. I think that's the same person. Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. You're becoming super magnetic. You're becoming very magnetic. It's because you have done the work. And people, when they come towards you and they say, oh, how come you actually have this and have that, is because you have done the work, and you should be proud of yourself. You know what I mean? So let's get the advice for you, dear Cancer, and see what you need to know. What is the advice? What is the advice? So you have the Five of Cups. There is no need to be sad or, be in this place of too long, in this place of sadness too long. You have the Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles. So there are some battles for you to fight and some battles you don't have to. When you see the Queen of Swords, she's holding the sword. The sword is your mind, your intellect, your speech. Maybe also you may want to be very, this is a reminder for me too, okay? Mindful of what we put out there in the ether. What words do we say? Because words are like spells. So you want to make sure that you're casting a spell on your destiny with the Magician, that everything always works out for you. The universe always has your back. Create your own affirmation, because I feel like that there is going to be an opportunity with the Six of Pentacles for you and this person to have an equal give and take exchange energy. But this person, by themselves, they were closed off. They cause a lot of stress to you. There is the devil. There is a major lesson, karmic lesson, that they're also learning and releasing. Because in a love relationship, in these cases especially, it's not just us going through a spiritual lesson, but also the person we are dealing with. And you already know about this, okay? So this is what I had for you, dear Cancer. And I really hope this reading resonated. I want to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you so much. And I'm sure many of you would want to hear about this. Honestly, I've been feeling this very peaceful, calm, collected shift and energy shift recently, and I'm embodying that, and I'm living that, and I'm just being more present into the present moment. I know that there has been a couple of signs or people where they're like, you're not making up any jokes anymore, you're not really laughing so hard, you're not really doing this and that. Maybe this is a new person, but I'm not a performer. You know what I mean? I can make you happy, and I can be comedian. I can make funny stuff, right? But honestly, Cancer, there is a time for everything. There is a time, to gather ourselves together, to work with energies. The amount of work that I'm also doing, like the amount of triathlon training, I have my own personal life. Everything is going great. But for me to be here and just to be mellow and just to do a reading like this and not be bouncing off the walls all over the place, I'm sure it is totally understandable, right? Because we all have our own season and moment, and it's good to be diverse, it's good to be different, it's good to be in a way that I know that, for example, I have viewers, people who are watching me, they might be having a very difficult day, or they might be going through something very tough. Like, I can't just constantly crack up jokes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It takes awareness and understanding to do that, and I really care for my audience, and I want to make sure that I'm also being I'm matching the energy, you know what I'm saying? So we're good, everything's good. After I'm finished, I'm gonna do my Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation, my breath work, gratitude journal, and be on the membership site. So I love you all very much. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.